Welcome back, everyone, to another installment of Low Hanging Wax. So, today we have an actual first for the channel. The only way to find the real junk, and please don't spend a lot for this stuff, is to go looking through eBay listings at all hours of the night, garage sales, Facebook Marketplace. You guys know all the usual spots. But don't overpay for this. Now, this one is a fun one, and it's supposed to be this is fun, guys. We have a Doug Drabeck starting lineup for crying out loud. That's the mascot. So it tells you what we're doing here. We're having fun. We're opening up packs. We're taking some chances. This was an interesting. I should be flashing the listing right about now on the screen. I come across a new listing last week for 12. I think it was 12 1990 Fleer rack packs for 15 bucks plus shipping. I think with tax and everything said it was 25 bucks. And the gentleman had a lot of listings. He had one for 1990 Donruss. He had like I want to say it was like 40 packs for 50 bucks or something like that. Looked like he was clearing out a lot of stuff. So I took a chance. His ratings were low, but they seemed all positive. I was wondering, am I going to get all 12? Am I going to get all 12 of these? Well, today we will find out together. I blocked out the pertinent information. It's heavy. It's got some weight, but I think he packed in the racks. So let's see what we got. We have the official X-Acto knife here. Let's see if we got 12 racks, and we'll open up a couple, of course, here. So thanks again. I appreciate you spending any time. Look, if I'm popping up on your feed, please do me a favor, and maybe yourself, hit the like button if it's right there, and if you can, hit the subscribe. Really would like to see if I can get the 500 subs. That would be fun. Either way, I'm going to do it. Just don't want to see that. Providing you a service of junk wax opening. That's all I'm asking in return. All right, let's see what we got here. Well, it looks pretty damn professional. I'm not gonna lie, for 25 bucks, I wasn't sure what to expect. And this stuff's gonna be dinged up. We opened this for fun. I mean, I'm looking for a Dave Martinez yellow Fleer logo card. I mean, this isn't high stakes kind of stuff here. But it is a lot of fun. If you want to check out and watch me shake like a leaf, the first video I ever did, I got a massive pull, in my opinion, a massive pull. Out of 89 Fleer, it's the very first video. Have a good chuckle. I didn't even have anything set right. I still don't have anything set right. But you know what I learned in life? Just plow ahead and learn as you go. So it looks like we have a box of fun. I'm assuming all 12 are here. I don't want to waste any time. Looks like I would say this box weighs at least 2 to 3 pounds. So it looks like they are all in there. So as always, let me know if there's any there's any chase cards I'm missing. Looking for the usual suspects: Bo Jackson, Ken Griffey. However, I did order these hoping to look for and find a yellow logo, Dave Martinez, or any yellow logo in the Fleer. I don't know if I still have Jeff Manto back here. So we have Jeff Manto here as an example. So we're looking for some yellow, looking for a yellow Fleer logo, and hopefully something better than a Jeff Manto, although I wouldn't complain. Long time Buffalo Bison, man. He was a legend here in Western New York. All right, we're going to open up the first. We're going to go slicing and dicing. Let's open up the first one. Classic format. Alrighty. We got Darren Jackson, Lance McCullers, Bob Forsch, Chili Davis, Junior Felix, looking up top for the yellow there too. Tony Phillips. My thinking is these older, I guess the rack packs and the cellos are kind of like this in those supermarket like jumbos and that. I guess those are where you find a lot of the errors. That's where they kind of get the advertising going. John Kruk. John Kruk, first man on the stand. Mookie Wilson. Bobby Bonilla. We'll give you a spot in the stand. Actually, we'll put you back here. You know what? We're going to put you with Doug Drabeck. There we go. You guys can catch up. Oh, my God. We got Gary Gaetti. A little flip. Mark Eichhorn. Jim Gott. Edgar Martinez. Pedro Guerrero. And Marty Barrett. All right, guys. Looks like we got some fun. I mean, either way, I would think it make for a pretty decent video, even if they're all banged up. You can make a fun of how. Then we can make a fun of how banged up they are. Listen to me, I'm sound like I gotta, like I'm from Sicily all of a sudden. All right, let's see what we got here. Bob Malachy, Tom Filer, Rick Lakin, Mark Carrion, Felix Fairman, Chris Sabo. I know he's a polarizing figure here in the wax breaking community, but we're putting him up. Will Clark, no complaints with Will Clark. Let's see what we got here. Kelly Downs, Luis Rivera, Vance Law, Bill Spires. You gotta be kidding me. Guys, you saw me open the box. I get some weird luck on here, boy, I'll tell you that. That's funny. If you saw the beginning of the video and you didn't skip ahead, I hope you saw that I had the Jeff Manto. What did I do with him? He was my example card. Just, I mean, who people probably don't even know who the hell he is. If you do, comment that you know Jeff Manto. He was a big minor league player for sure, man. He was a Buffalo Bison. I'm gonna have to set him aside. We're putting him up. That is funny. Roy Smith, Jeff Pico. Oop, we got one more. Chet Lemon, of all people. Good old Chet Lemon. Just saw him celebrating with Kirk Gibson there in the '84 home run. But you don't make the cut, Chet. All right, moving along. Let's see here. Got one more onto the third section of the first rack pack, right from eBay, right from the mailbox opening. Open right here. That's funny to get a Jeff Manto. Maybe we'll hit a Doug Drabeck. I think I have. I'm pretty sure I have a Doug Drabeck from '90 Fleer, but I wouldn't mind 10 more. All right, nice Royals logo. And let's see what we get here. Kenny Rogers. Should we put him up? We'll feel generous today, Kenny. Get some good moments. Greg Winton. Manny Lee. He actually did too. Mike Gallego. Ron Jones. Alex Sanchez. Junior Ortiz. I forget. I think he's got an error in '91 Fleer. Pretty sure. Let me know. Brian Harper. And I'll look into that, of course, because that's what I do. How sad. Jody Davis. Neil Heaton. Oh boy. Jerry Reed. Ken Daly. I keep forgetting to look for the yellow logo. Wade Boggs. And no, he did not pass away. That's an inside joke you guys, everyone's falling for. It's an Always Sunny in Philadelphia reference. I'll help you guys, the 5 people watching this. Dave Gallagher. Ooh, what we got here? League standouts. I don't think I've never seen one of those. It's pretty cool. Of Donnie Baseball. We have to bust out some more stands here. All right, let's do another one. That was way too much fun. Please like and subscribe. We're opening up. I mean, at this rate, they're not even $1. Yeah, these are basically $1.12 a piece. So let's do a second one. All right, let's see what we get. I kind of put the best of the rest on the side here. Anything you'd like to see me open, but make it cheap, let me know. I got some stuff on the way. I got some rock cards coming. We do some music stuff. I have, what else do I have coming? 91 Topps baseball, some basketball. Oh, just some fun stuff. Giant baseball, I've never opened those. All right, we're gonna just open all these up at once. Still getting my bearings, folks. Thanks for bearing with me. If you could at least find it in your heart to leave me a like, if not a subscribe, I appreciate that. All right, cello pack number 2. Sticker. I get mixed up here. All right, we have Doyle Alexander, Ed Whitson. Oh, baby. I'm putting up the Kevin Maas. This was such a chase card. That's why I think it's fun. I think it's fun still pulling this stuff. I get a kick. I'm not get a huge rush, but it's definitely a kick seeing that card. Lots of fun. That's why we're here. Mike Davis. He got a base for Kirk too. Chad Crowder. Brian Smith. I keep forgetting to look. Please let me know if I'm missing a yellow logo. Tom Gordon, that's the whole point. Andy Bennis. Dale Mahorchik. Was that Slavic? Danny Darwin. Oh, brother. Wally Joyner. We'll put him with Mike Davis there. Jimmy Key. Gene Nelson. We see something else back there. Jeff Parrott. And a Daryl Strawberry. Very, very cool. I don't remember these, but I like it. All right, we're going to put him. We'll get an auxiliary stand. We'll just throw him there. All right, I have a section number 2 of the second pack, and we'll be doing some more of these. Might do some shorts. I don't know. I'm still kind of finding my way here. Julio Franco. I'll at least put him on the others. Derek Lilliquist. Oh, that's a cool card. I remember this one. Dynamic duo. My giant thumb out of the way. Kevin Mitchell and Will Clark. Sorry, Jeff Manto. Scott Terry. Scott Bales. David Cohn. Jeff Ballard. Bill Kruger. Got a lot of problems with you, Kruger. Mike McFarland. Dave Magadan. He was solid for a little bit. Brooke Jacoby. Rolando Rooms. Oh, boy. And we get a Roger Clemens, player of the decade. I definitely remember putting this. I remember dinging this and putting this into a binder for sure. We will put him in front of Chris Sabo. That's just the way it goes, Chris. Randy McCammont. Somebody's probably screaming the name. It's a huge fan of that gentleman. Dennis Lamp. All right. Last section. This is pretty cool. A lot of fun. Please, again, if you can like and subscribe. I got 12 subscribers. I could use some help, folks. I do appreciate you all. And let's see if we can get some magic here in the last stretch. Paul Gibson. Kirk Gibson. I know some of you guys don't like him. I'm a fan. I am a fan. Jim Traber. Craig Biggio. Second here. Sorry, Crook. Dave Henderson. I always like Dave Henderson. I thought that thing was miscut. Holy crap. We will put Dave, we'll prop him up. Ron Gant. I like Ron Gant. Andy Hawkins. Pat Combs is stuck to Jeff Kunkel. Joe Bover. This card I remember as well. Howard Johnson and Ryan Sandberg. Very cool. Very cool. We'll put this right there. Tony Pena. Steve Olin. Howard Johnson. I was a Mets fan as a youngster. There's the proof. I was so psyched when I actually got called for the first year of my Little League, and then they gave me the Mets. I was so happy. I'm probably more happy about that than even that awesome Easton bat I was trying to swing. And ending with Greg Olson. Long explanation for saying I was a Mets fan at the age of 7. All right. I appreciate it, everyone. That was a fun little pull. I'm very happy that the box of this box, we know how eBay is. This could have been anything. How cool that it was legit. It was what it said it was. I'm going to leave a positive feedback for the gentleman. A lot of fun here. What we could probably do is just maybe rifle through and see if there's looking for yellow up top. That's really what I was kind of after. But don't go spending. I mean, I think it's silly to. I mean, do what you want. It's your money. But to blow cases finding this stuff, you know, even multiple boxes. If you get it cheap, you can get it cheap. I mean, I used to buy lots all the time. You get 3 boxes of something for one nice price. By all means, and then you can spread that out. You know, spread the love and get a lot of sessions, a couple sit downs with that. So I'm just kind of going through and looking for any yellow. I don't see any yellow, but nonetheless, it was fun. We have more on the way. Nothing really here. We'll do our due diligence. We made it this far. Might as well look, because if we pull a yellow, I have to give a better reaction than I did on that first video with the Billy Ripken. A reminder to go check that out. All right, everyone. I appreciate you. You have a great one, and we will see you next time very shortly. Thank you.